Well, welcome aboard, everybody. Yeah, we are back. This is a quick flight I'm doing. I changed the plan, as you see on my notes above. Toronto is heavy traffic coming out of there. There's a Vatsim event going on into Boston, and I'm already going to Boston, so I didn't want to be delayed in no departure. So we changed it to this, and then we're gonna head down. CYOW. So without further ado, I'm already behind a tad. We're gonna do this. Yo, Micah is. No, I have not. I will do so. I think was it a tutorial? Because I know you did a stream. I think it was in a Zebo, right? I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to watch it. But welcome, man. Because I meant to do it, but I haven't done that. But I will. Appreciate it. All right. What was the experience? What happened? What happened? Talk to me, Micah. Oh man, I don't like to hear when screen tearing, awful artifacts, bad light bloom. What? See, that's an anomaly because I don't hear too much of that kind of stuff. I've never gotten it. Yeah, it sounds like really bad and ugly. Oh my God. I never heard anybody else having that problem. The only problem I had lately was it crashed, but that was because of my memory. So yeah. Wow, man. I'm so sorry to hear that, bro. Not the kind of stuff I want to hear. Not the kind of stuff I do not want to hear that. Not the kind of stuff I want to hear when it comes to X-Men, man. But that doesn't sound like an X-Men issue, though. Because that is not, doesn't sound like an X-Men issue. Because I don't hear anybody else having it. I've never experienced it. It could be one of those one-off or two-offs, you know what I mean? That's crazy. I will drop some. Yeah, please do. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it, man, because that's weird. That is weird, bro. That is weird. Alright, APU's firing up. In the meantime, let's go do this. So we do have a company route. Let's see if it loads. Alright. Okay. Nope. The CYOW. KBOS. 01. Hey, it is. Hey, it is. We there. Cool. So we're gonna be Air Canada 617 and 370. Let's see if we're able to do that. Oh, okay. We're not going to do that. Yes, there is. I've been working it, man. Yes. You get to check it out. Let me see. We're gonna do 330. Let's see. 330. Fine. Yep. Okay. Let's go to flight plan. You see? Yep. It's not the old stuff, Micah. It's not the old stuff. Okay. So what did they give us here? And I have a perf thing for you too. Let's see. Let's see. Come back. Come back. So we're doing 32 departure. And let's take a look at 32. I want it to be short now. CYOW. Let's take a look. I was about to say they added them. Oh, 32 is cool. We're good. So, but what's the weather though? Let's see. CYOW. Yep, 32s, but so ultimate is 3039. Let's take care of that right over here. 3039. Okay, over here. 3039. Okay, let's get back here. Departure 32. Okay, and no SIDS. Enter that. Okay, cool. So we're going to direct to here. All right, let's do the approach Boston. What did he give us? 27. And stars this star here, and no, is that a VIA? Nope, no VIA. And then transition. None. There's no transition. So, yep, insert that. All right, let's take a look at what we got. All right, we're gonna clear that. Insert. Okay. Looks good to me. All right, that is done. APU is good and unavailable. All right, so FD on both sides. We're gonna go to 33. Okay. We'll do the perf. Oh no, before we do that crap, I need to do my fuel. This is one thing you have to do in my car. You still gotta do it over here. It's gonna kind of rock things up. This music is too loud. Okay, so we're bringing you down. And you're not the right music anyway. Okay, so let's see. Welcome, hey, what up, Rock? Hey, Zato, yo. Okay, all right. Let me get this this thing done here. So we got the payload. Let's take a look at this. So what do we have? Total weight. Come on, give me total weight. Toe. Okay. That's what's the fuel. Fuel, we got we got for fuel? What's my block fuel? So we'll do 14. Yep, that will do it there. And total weight, total is going to be 171. Right there. Okay, so that is that. So we got this, got our fuel. So the fuel is going to be 11.7. All right, so we'll go back here, 11.7. You're supposed to do that before you do everything else. All right, zero fuel weight was 158.9. Okay. Yep, so that's all good. So we're good there. So we're gonna go to perf, and this is where I'm gonna bring in my trusty perf thingy. All right, so where you at? So I can show the audience what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm gonna grab you, bring you over here, and we're gonna switch so we can show them. All right, this is a perf, and this is Micah. I dropped this link for you. Okay. All right, so we're gonna go through A330 gross weight. Oh crap! What was gross weight again? Hang on a second. Hold on. Let me look at the sim brief. All right, so we're gonna do, for this you do 26. Okay. All right, so we're gonna do flap 1 at the air conditioning off. Airport ICAO code is gonna be CYOW. All right, let's see, 32. Yeah, see, it doesn't give us, some of them will fill out the thing for you. So now I got to get the runway length. Okay. Okay. Sometime it will fill it out for you. All right. So the length is 3050 meters. 3050 meters. Elevation is 362. 3050. 3050. Okay, 3050 elevation. Oh crap! What did I say again? 367 heading is 320. 367 320. $320. 367. 367. Okay, now let's get the weather, get METAR. There it is. Everything is good there. All right, so we can, all right, let me make sure that we have the right wind. Let's see here. 280 at 9. Yeah, that's right. That's correct. 280 at 9. Yep. So now we can calculate. There it is. So we got 143, 143, 149, flexing at 54. All right, so we're gonna move that to the other side. So we got 143, 143, and 149. and we're flexing at 54. And then we have flaps 1 up 4.5. Okay, all that information is here right away. Bring this back over. It's all here. All right. Okay, so that's all done. Just close that. Okay, so I'm gonna have to refile my plane. Well, because I have the wrong altitude. All right, so we're done. Okay, I know why these are black. So let's go bus type, debut gen. All right. Beacon can come on. There was a little guy over here earlier. All right, let's see where we're pushing back. So we're pushing back this way, going Alpha. Echo crossing 07. All right. Yo, retired firefighter, pushing minimum. Well, X-Work is already doing that, Micah. So, you know, they're gonna update their stuff pretty soon. So, but it's flyable. Don't be too bougie about it, man. It's flyable. You know, I know you wanted to have a tablet and all that good stuff, but it's flyable, bro. You know, you're the professional that you are. But for default
aircraft, this will be a 3-person wireless headset push.
Oh man, for a default plane, it's pretty damn good. Okay, this is default now. Let's remember that. And wait until you hear the sound. To Zebo, they have to add the sound. This one you don't need it. In the cabin, outstanding. Okay, we're gonna have to fix this right here. Damn it. I don't like this. Oh, I don't like this wing view, man. Damn it. I don't like it. I want it to be, you know.
Okay, copy. Haze off, door lights out, bypass pin is in, park brake set, walk around complete, bin doors and access panels secure, safety zone is clear.
Alright, let me refile my stuff. Okay, 8:30, we gotta get out of here. Vatsim. Let's go ahead. 3-3. Okay, whatever. Alright, is there okay, that's the traffic. Oh, so on to Ottawa what? Departure? No. What, Ottawa ground? Great. 121,900. 121,900. Out of our ground, Air Canada 617, radio check.
Air Canada 617, out of ground, good evening, receiving you 555.
Okay. Out of our ground, Air Canada 617 would like to file Alpha clearance to Boston, please.
Air Canada 617, roger. I have your clearance ready. Route will not be as filed. Call me back when you're ready to copy.
I'm ready to copy, but we want to amend the altitude to 330 instead of 370.
Say again, Air Canada 617.
Yes, we wanted to amend the cruising altitude to 330 instead of 370.
Roger, flight level will be 330. Air Canada 617, you're cleared to Boston, the Ottawa 4 departure. Direct Codex, direct FMOC, direct Saval, direct Bugsy, direct Eni, that's Echo November Echo, direct Victor 167, direct SCUP, that's Sierra Charlie Uniform Papa Papa, departure runway 32, squawk 1123.
Clear to Boston International, Ottawa 4 Codex transition, as file. Went in 330 and squawk is 1123 for Air Canada 617.
Air Canada 617, right back incorrect. Push and start at your discretion. Call me back when ready to taxi.
Alright, so Ottawa 4
Ottawa ground
1123.
71, ready for
come on.
clearance to Miami.
Oh my god, he's loud. Let me see here.
Roger, Air Canada, Ottawa ground.
Let's go ahead and
Ready, I will be to measure altitude.
squawk 1123.
440 or flight level 460.
440, please.
And 71, I have you amend the first waypoint of your flight plan route. Let me know when ready to stop.
Ready to copy.
Section 91, you're cleared to Miami by any Ottawa 4 departure.
So
Direct iClock. Direct Quebec 844. Direct Circus, that's the Sierra Yankee Road.
so let me see what the Ottawa 4 departure does.
Squawk 5.
Ottawa 4.
The only bit missed there was runway.
Departure runway will be 30.
Cleared to Miami via Ottawa
320 as a sign. Okay, cool.
A couple of changes. Escort 5237 and runway 32.
And you confirmed the Imagery flight level.
AF 440.
631, reback is correct. Push and start at your discretion. Call it back when ready to taxi.
Will do. SOC 71, thank you.
Okay. Oh. second. Oh, I gotta release my parking brake. Forgot that I called him.
Copy, parking brake release. Clear start both engines.
Alright, we can turn off the music. That's what I'm talking about. Hell of a sound from a default plane. Show me any default plane in any other sim that sounds like that. You won't find one.
That's the parking brake.
I'm not going to do the to config yet because the oil temp is still low.
Okay, tow bar disconnected and bypass pin removed. Have a good one, guys.
All right, so 4.5 I believe it was. Let's do that. Oh, whoa, 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 no. No, bro. 5.1, nope. 4.5 we're trying to do. Right there. Thank you. All right. Let's do, let's get my chair right. Oh, I gotta get out of here. All right, left rudder, Right rudder. Go back.
Yeah, I'll
Forward.
look around. This is Sax
Left run.
71. When I've
Right
been trying
run.
to change the waypoints in the GPS, I've lost all the data in the GPS. I might have to come out and go out and come back into the game, just so I can get my GPS back working.
Roger, 671, no worries. Just call it back.
Yeah, will do, sorry.
Ottawa ground, Econon 617, ready to taxi.
Canada 6017, runway 22, with 290 at 9, operator 3040, taxi ramp, Echo, cross runway 25, full short runway 32.
Echo, cross runway 25, hold short on runway 32, Econon 617. Alright, so, yep, I see it. You tell me that doesn't sound good, huh? You better recognize. Oh, you in the way, bro. Oh, the meter thing doesn't work, Gio. Synchrony, yo, what up, man? Good to see you here.
Canada 617, contact Toronto Center on 125.
1125, Econon 617.
Negative, Air Canada 617, that's 125.775.
125.775. 125.775. Jesus Christ, tower came on. What the hell? 125.775. Ottawa Tower, Econon 617, holding short, 32.
Air Canada 617, Toronto Center, today the audible winds are 290 at 9,
Clear for takeoff, runway 32, Econon 617.
Unicom 122.8, Air Canada 722.
Toronto Center, Pilot Club 707 with you passing 220 for 230, heading 150. Pilot Club, correction, Pilot Club 707, Toronto Center, good day, can direct right. Direct right for Pilot Club 707. Camp Force 0434, pushes at your discretion, you can call me for taxi. Roger. Air Canada 423, contact arrival now, 132.8, what's it? 132.8, good day, Air Canada 423.
I mean, when did they come on? Jesus. All right, here we go. Here we go. Manufacts. View one.
Direct right. Firm direct right. Delta 4923, contact Cleveland on 124.4 within. 504, say this best,
Tower, Econet 61735, heading 320.
Air Canada 615, sorry, Air Canada 617, you are identified, you can climb 13,000.
3000, 617.
Air Canada 617, you can proceed direct to Sable.
Direct Sable, 617.
Air Canada 617, continue your climb on level 320.
330, 617. Yeah, the autopilot is acting way better than before. There it is. No wobbling back and forth. Perfect. All right, 10,000 feet. Let's go ahead and okay. There we go.
WestJet 1081 Toronto Center, good evening. You can descend to, let's see here, descend to 11,000. Toronto altimeter is 3046 and expected runway is 06 right.
Alright, down to 11,000 and expected 06 right, so that's just 1081, thank you.
Force is 0434, roger, runway 24, the Trenton altimeter 3043, taxi Alpha, Papa, copy, holding short. That's Toronto Center, Pilot Club 707 for change.
Pilot Club 707, yep, I just got a handoff here. You can contact Cleveland now on 124.4. We'll see ya.
124.4 for Pilot Club 707.
Air Canada 617, you can contact Boston now, 126.22. We'll see ya.
Toronto Centre, SAC 71 with you, flight level 3000 for 6000 out of Ottawa.
Air Canada 617, contact Boston, 12622. We'll see ya. And SAC 71, just so you know, I am controlling Ottawa, so just next time make sure you do hand the handoff for departure because I am controlling technically tower. Not an issue for now. You can continue your present heading, climb 13,000 long term for you shortly.
Oh, sorry mate, I didn't realise you were doing tower as well.
Okay, it's not a problem.
Sorry.
Hey, no worries. Air Canada 617, if you're still with me, contact Boston, 126.22. Have a good night. Air Canada 715, you with me? Air Canada 715, Toronto.
Southwest 3314, contact Boston approach 120.6 along.
20.6 up to 3314, great work tonight.
Thanks, take it. JetBlue 898, contact Boston approach 120.6, have a good one. November 1, Echo Romeo, contact Boston Center 126.22, have a good day. Bye. United 344, just make sure you're still at 310 knots. United 344, are you still at 310 knots?
344, that's affirmative for an X-wing, that could be the wind being 15.
Delta 292, safe speed.
250 knots, Mach 0.56.
Okay.
Boston, good evening, United 1743, heavy flight level 320, descending 270, direct news.
United 344, maintain best forward speed.
Alright, we'll do best forward, United 344.
United 1743, Boston Center, hello. United 1743, clear direct probing.
Under clear direct probing, United 1743 heavy.
United 344, get you to start your descent now, thank you.
Alright, we'll start the descent now, and do you want us to step forward to probe United 344?
Yeah, at least for the time being, maintain best forward speed, thanks. You apparently are 60 knots faster than the traffic behind you, but you guys are showing the same speed across the ground, so I'm just trying to figure that out as best I can.
Alright, fantastic. Yeah, we'll do best forward from now on. We're starting now. 344, thanks.
Wouldn't be any fun if everyone had the same wind. I mean, that would just make it easy. I know, right? Got a little bit of a challenge.
Delta 292, turn right heading 120, vector 4, trail spacing, descend to maintain 15,000.
Right 120 and down to 15,000, Delta 292.
JetBlue 2070, maintain 250 knots to Pro V, then comply with the published speeds.
Down to 250 knots, departure 2070, then comply with published.
United 1743, descend to maintain for level 230.
230, United 1743.
That's center by 27 Victor.
November 27 Victor, roger. Brickyard 5741, maintain 310 knots till advised.
Yeah, okay, we'll maintain 310 to advised, Brickyard 5741.
Yeah, you probably just started slowing down now, but I gotta keep the guy behind you fast because he's got different wind than everybody else. Thanks for your help.
No worries.
Delta 292, thanks for the help. Turn left heading 070, unable proceed direct Pro V.
070 and direct Pro V, United, or Delta 292.
Boston Center, good evening, Delta 479, direct you 270.
Delta 479, Boston Center, roger. Brickyard 5741, maintain 310 knots, contact Boston approach on 120.6, let them know what you're doing.
Alright, 1200, that's 619.
Yeah. And that's 120.6, 20.6.
120, that's 169.
Delta 292, descend to maintain 11,000.
11,000, Delta 292.
United 344, reduce speed to 270 now. Actually, let's just I'm trying to figure out what's going to work because he gets a bit of a different wind than everybody else. United 344, maintain 290 knots. Let's see how that goes.
Alright, we'll give 290 a try, United 344.
Ground giving German 1014, clear runway 4 left on Lima. Yeah, Delta 292, I got about an 80 knot tailwind here.
Roger.
United 344, turn about 40 on the tail.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Roger.
United 8076, descend to maintain flight level 200.
Just gonna maintain 200, not at 8076.
Boston Center, Southwest 762 at flight level 13,000, coming 14,000.
Vatsim Center, Economic 617, flight level 330.
Air Canada 617, you've reached this frequency in error. Contact Boston Center on 126.22.
126.22.
United 344, reduce speed to 270.
126.22.
Going to 270, United 344.
JetBlue 2070, descend now, maintain 1000, then descend via the arrival. 0.75, good night.
Alright, 12375, Delta 2714, good night.
Yes, sir, 758, have a good night. Contact New York 132.17, good day. Order 217, US 7, yeah, good night.
Vatsim Center, Economic 617, flight level 330.
I couldn't hear anything of that, it was all broken. Say again.
Air Canada 617 at flight level 330.
Air Canada 617, Boston Center, good evening, welcome. Roger, exit jet 31 Boston Center, welcome. Delta 4293 on frequency.
Boston Center, SAC 71, checking in flight level 240, 250 for 430.
Hold on a second.
Is that Starsky?
SAC 71 Boston Center, good evening. Climate 19, Alpha 430.
Climate 430, SAC 71. Hello, and thank you.
Well, so far it doesn't sway back and
243,
forth.
set up bounce
But
discretion,
the one
cross
thing,
cyber,
I
flight
know I'm
level
getting
180.
pushed over here, but what's with this?
and crossing Cypher at 180. Correction, Delta
Because I am on nav. We're gonna try this and see if it.
Level 1622, turn 30 degrees left, vector for sequence.
Chicago area.
30 degrees left for sequence of
Delta 1622, what's your Mach number now?
IBS 3000 on takeoff.
we are 0.76.
Delta
For some
1622.
reason I had to do that.
American
So this is not
1873, are you using real world weather?
Squawk 7726.
Affirm 1873. Roger, okay. Yeah, you're showing about 100 knots slower than everybody else behind you who's also using real world
Can I
weather.
get 30?
So, not sure. Might be something with the weather loading in your sim.
Alright, so let's go ahead and let's go direct cam now. Okay. See how that works out. So we still need to kind of fine tune it a little bit.
I do ground, Spirit 6283 is Kilo and Romeo, we're going to gate.
Okay. Now why am I reaching this right here? Because it
Boston
went.
Center, Spirit Wing 9140.
Yeah, this is not. I don't think this is.
Spirit Wings 9140.
Still having
Boston
some issues
Center,
here.
good evening.
Let me do this.
Maintain Pulp 370.
Good. Cam again.
Maintain 370, Spirit 1040.
Boston, good evening, Southwest 121, second.
Okay. Yeah, they still need to fine tune it. Still need to be
Southwest
fine tuned.
121 Boston Center, good evening.
You know, the throttle.
Delta 4923, you on frequency?
And then, so yeah, they still need to do some fine tuning on this. Because it's not completely there yet.
Boston Center, Delta 1502.
It's crabbing too.
Who was it? Delta 1502.
Delta 1502, Boston Center, good.
You see how the speed is
Yep,
going
and
up
try
and
to
down?
get that cruise out.
That's just too wild.
They stopped this at 23.
Yeah, Delta 1502, climb and maintain level 320.
320, 1502.
See that right there? I don't care for that.
Number 31 Echo Romeo traffic, 1 o'clock, 8 miles westbound, climbing out of flight level 300 the Delta.
No problem. Hey, retired fighter. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
You're looking for a key.
Newark ground unit 636. I'm expecting 4 left for departure, right?
That's a nice view.
Club 707 on frequency.
11, flight level 210 for flight level 230.
I'm sorry, I stepped in your call sign again.
Velo 2911.
Level 2011 Boston Center, get in climb and maintain level 340.
Up to 340, Velo 2911.
Section 531 Boss, correction, New York Center now, 125.32, 2532.
Southwest 12A level 230.
Southwest 707 level 410.
I did not have live roll weather on. If you'd like me to disconnect, I can. Or if you want to vector me out of the way, I can do that as well. I'm sorry, guys, that's 201. So I heard Pilot Club 707. Say again.
With you, 410.
Pilot Club 707 Boston Center, roger. Maintain Mach 75 for spacing.
Mach 75, Pilot Club 707.
Delta 1622, turn right heading 130, flight vector back for a sequence.
130 back for sequence, Delta 1622.
It's a lot of traffic up
reduce
here.
speed to Mach 77.
See, here it is. See this right here?
Spirit Wings 9140, we're unable, we're slow, so we can go right now.
Okay, Spirit Wings 9140, what's that?
Yeah, Spirit Wings 9140, we're unable to get below Mach 0.78.
Nice
Right,
turning
and you
right.
said you're slow as you're going. I'm
Yeah, they
asking, what
just
is
need
that?
to do
What
some work
speed
on
is that?
this.
Yeah, Mach 0.78.
Okay, Spirit Wings 9140, descend and maintain flight level 330.
Send to maintain 330, Spirit Wings 9140.
Southwest 12A, level 230.
Yeah, they need to definitely work on the autopilot.
Delta 4923.
So I gotta pay attention to this here.
Southwest 1280 Boston Center, was that you? Climb and maintain flight level 340.
340, Southwest 12A.
Canada 617, turn right heading 180.
180, 617.
Delta 4923. American 1450, New York Center 125.32, good day. Southwest 1022, New York 125.32.
Is that 12532 for 1022?
Affirmative. American 1450, New York 12532. American
New York,
1450,
American
American 1450, American 1450.
Yep, over to New York, American 1450.
So long.
So I think he's doing that because he probably see me
2911,
off course a little
Can
bit.
I leave the flight deck for about 2 minutes?
So 2011, traffic 12 o'clock, 10 miles northbound is a King Air, climbing leveling at flight level 270, and that's approved. Just let me know when you're back.
Traffic at site, level 111. We'll let you know when we're back.
Delta 1622, proceed direct to Ponset.
Direct Ponce, Delta 1622.
Club 707, flight vector for sequence, turn 30 degrees left.
30 left, Pilot Club 707.
Evening, Boston Center. This is Star Fox 64, 120 miles from Ponce, flight level 370.
Star Fox 64, Boston
Don't
Center,
do
good evening,
that.
welcome.
Don't do that. Come back down.
1873, descent of Ponce discretion, maintain flight level 240. I heard you, I understood you earlier when you said you
Yeah,
didn't have real world weather on. Not a problem now, sequencing looks good.
Yo, call mistake.
Yeah, I corrected
Testing
that.
the
I apologize.
autopilot.
If you want me to disconnect it,
It's
I don't
better.
wanna
It doesn't
bug
sway
everyone
back and
with
forth
disconnect.
anymore.
No, you're fine.
But however,
we made the sequencing work.
the
so
throttle seems to be all
appreciate
over
it.
the place, and then
They're kind of 3-1 cross cyber flight level 180.
it really, I don't know.
Thank you.
They need to do some more work.
Cyber at flight level 180.
It's almost like you got to pay attention to it because if it goes too high, then the autopilot gets disconnected.
Delta 4923 Boston Center, good evening. Descend and maintain flight level 200.
200, that's faster.
Boston Center, Spirit Wings 9140 is leveling off, and 330 has the speed now.
Spirit Wings 9140 Boston Center, roger, maintain Mach 75.
Maintain Mach 75, Spirit Wings 9140.
Southwest 121, maintain Mach 75, spacing for Boston.
Boston Center, Mel, and then let me back to flight deck.
2011, thank you.
Look at this. There you are. There it is.
Number 311 Echo, run proceed direct to Kilo Hotel India Echo.
Direct DJ for everyone with a group.
Yeah, they got to
Southwest
get this.
3673, New York Center 125.32, good day.
12532, thanks for the service, sir. Catch ya.
Air Canada 617, proceed direct to Monster. Maintain your best forward speed. Descend and maintain. Flight level 240.
Dart Mazda, maintain best forward speed. And what was the flight level?
Flight level 240.
240, 617.
Pilot Club 707, a further 20 degrees left. I'll get you lower here shortly.
Okay,
20
240.
left, Pilot Club 707.
And Boston Center, primary 21, flight level 230.
It might be a mess.
Primary 2081 Boston Center, get in climb and maintain flight level 340.
340, 2081.
Alright.
Delta 243, connect Boston Center 123.75.
Interground.
Alright, 2375, Delta 243.
Three wings 9140, reduce speed down to Mach 74.
On Romeo Charlie for taxi.
Down to Mach 74, speed wings 9140. Southwest 121, reduce speed to Mach 74.
Mach 74. Southwest 121. Okay, Romeo Charlie, Bravo.
Watson, so the Air Canada 617, can you give me that waypoint direct to again?
And say Mach number.
Mach 636 is ready for taxi.
2111, maintain Mach 74.
Maintain Mach 74, 2111.
Boston Center, also fishbowl 55, heading 360, climb 370.
Okay, did this thing freeze?
Boston Center, Exojet 333 on the ground at Rome, looking to pick up IFR to San
Did
Antonio.
it freeze?
Your ground unit at 88 Coast Number.
Is it going to crash?
United 636.
Oh,
You're on the ground, what, Griffiths, is that correct?
yes, it crashed.
Contact Boston
think-
Center
I think it's,
123.75. He's
my,
busy, give it a minute.
Left, Romeo
my
Hotel,
stuff
Bravo,
here.
United 636.
I know what that
2375,
is.
and hold on for a second, Exojet 333.
Alright guys, I'm sorry
Ponce, center maintain flight level
about
240.
this.
Direct Ponce 240,
We
Pilot Club
crashed.
707.
Alright,
Canada 617, amend your altitude, maintain flight level 260, and fly heading 180. I'll have direct Monster here shortly.
Air Canada 617, our Sims crashed, so we'll see you next time.
That again,
Thanks.
United 18.
Sorry about that, man. Gotcha.
United 18, no problem.
Let's see
Taxi
here.
to Terminal Charlie.
Well, that's that. Sorry, man. Sorry, guys. I think I know what it is. It's probably still the, the memory issue. So, yeah. We'll be back Saturday night. We're going to figure out this memory thing. And one other thing, too, is that I think they still need to fine-tune the Autopilot. They still need some work. It still needs some work. Okay, it doesn't sway back and forth like it was doing before, but it still needs some work. With that said, we'll be back. We'll be back on Saturday night when we resume stream, and we'll make sure that we don't crash. All right. Appreciate you all, man. Appreciate you all for being here. So. All right, I'm out, guys. Peace.